Okay, so just a quick disclaimer before I start the video. It's gonna just be me talking, so if you're not interested in that, then just wait for my next video. But this was kind of like a last minute type of thing. Just because I just need to get a couple of things off my chest, and I just wanted to be, a little transparent with you guys and just vulnerable. I've had a video, just one like this. It was like 2 videos ago. And that was my first time ever doing it. And this is my second, so I'm still working on, like being able to just say everything I want to say in a understandable way. So just bear with me. Still getting used to it. But the reason I'm making this video is because, well, I went through a situation yesterday, and that's why I kind of wanted to make this. But the thing is, so I've been talking to this girl for about 6 months now, and if you're watching, this might be kind of embarrassing, but it's okay. Like I don't even care anymore. It's whatever. But it's not like I'm dating this girl or anything. We're just friends. It's just a very complicated situation, right? Like I really like her. Like I want to date her. But I know I'm not ready, and neither is she. I can't offer anything. Not yet, at least. But it really struck me yesterday because we went to the mall, right? And I see all of these nice stores. I see all of these clothes. And the thing is with me and this girl, like the relationship is really different. It's not like just your average, oh, I like you, you like me type of thing. You know what I mean? It's like I've established a connection with her where it's to the point where it's actually something genuine. You know what I mean? It's not just like all these fake type of friendships these days. You know what I mean? So I really value her and I appreciate her as a person. So if for some reason you're watching this, then just know that. I know I say it a lot, but anyway, what I want to say is just I was at the mall, and like I was saying, I was seeing all of these nice things, and I have about $500 in my account right now, and it's not looking too good. You know what I mean? With all of my efforts, I still haven't made any money from e-com yet, and that's my fault. But I'll get more into that later on in the video. I kind of want to just stick with one main topic at a time because I don't want to get too over myself. But the thing with this girl is just like I was saying, I want to provide and give so many things and offer so many things to the table, but I just can't yet. So sometimes I just get upset or a little impatient that I just want things now. You know what I mean? Because I just feel like there's no point in me being able to date somebody if I can't even provide for, number one, myself. Like if I can't provide for myself, then how the heck am I gonna provide for her? You know what I mean? So it just really hurts my heart sometimes to just think about it, and it really drains me sometimes. But I know that I have to deal with it, and I just can't just sit in a corner and cry because nothing's gonna be solved that way. You know what I mean? It's all up to me to fix it, and that's why I've just been kind of upset with myself because I haven't been as 100% as I was maybe 2 weeks ago. You know what I mean? So that's just really upsetting for me. I'm kind of beating myself up for it. But I know I just have to get up and just be stronger. You know what I mean? And another thing with her is just it was really hard to be open. Yesterday was the first time I was ever really open with her. About what I was feeling towards her and just my situation, what I'm telling you guys, you know what I mean? Because being vulnerable is so hard, especially with people you're just starting to get to know. And thankfully with this girl, I've known her for some time now, so it's a little easier, but it's still really hard to just be 100% transparent. Sorry. So yeah, I was just opening up with her and just telling her those things. So yeah, I just really pray that God helps me because I really want to be with her. It's just me being so honest. And I know that it's meant to be. Then it'll work out somehow. But another big thing, moving on from that, is just my mom. I want to take care of my mom so bad. She means the world to me. And also, Mom, if you're watching this, like, I love you so much. I know I don't say it enough. I know that sometimes I just don't express it as much as I should, and I'm sorry, but truly, like, you mean the world to me. And the only thing that I want to do is make you happy. Like, besides anything else in life, like, that's like what I want to do. I just want to make you happy. Like, I want to be able to take you to Europe, take you out to all of these nice restaurants, and just take care of you. You know what I mean? Because, guys, be honest. Like, when you see your mom and she's going through certain things or going through stages in her life where she needs help, like, you just want to like be there for her. Because I mean, at least for my mom, like, she's not married right now. My parents divorced when I was about maybe 4 years old, 3 years old, I don't really remember. But like she's been doing it all by herself, you know what I mean? And she's done amazing. Like, I admire her for being able to do everything that she's done by herself, right? But like, I want to be that guy to be able to like provide for her, like, because all of these guys these days, they don't treat her right, like, they don't. And I just want to be that person for her, and just show her how much I appreciate and I love her, because ultimately that's what I want. Like, forget everything else. Like, that would make me so happy. And yeah, like, I mean, a year ago, I was not in the same position I am now. I was completely lost. I was doing all of the wrong things. Obviously, I'm still learning today, but I just wasn't focused. And sometimes I beat myself up for not being 100% and being the guy I need to be to hit 10K a month. Because ultimately, if you're so focused on, well, what I've learned and I'm still learning, still struggle with, is that, like, you can't focus on all of the things that you want or all the money you want. You have to focus on the person you need to become in order to achieve those things, right? So instead of focusing on the money, focus on the person you need to be in order to reach that amount of money. For me, 10K a month, that's my first big milestone. And yeah, like I was saying, I just beat myself up for not being as consistent as I have been, and it's frustrating sometimes because I get tired, but ultimately nobody's here to save me, so I have to do it all myself, you know what I mean? Obviously, with the help of God, that's the most important thing. And that leads me to my next point, which is my relationship with God. Hasn't really been the best these past couple of weeks, maybe this week mainly. And one thing that I want to share with you guys is that this happened about 2 months ago. I was just driving. I was on my way to a soccer game, and I just had like this rush of the Holy Spirit. Like, it was so intense. Like, I've actually never felt something like that before. And I just like heard these words like coming from God, and I just started like going into tears. And He was like, "If you stay close to me, like, I'll give you all the desires of your heart." And like I just closed my eyes, and like I could, like, in a way, like, see into my future. Like, I was seeing all of the things that I had done, like taking care of my mom. Like, I was seeing that, like, all of my dreams, me living in my apartment, like literally everything I've ever dreamed of. Like, it just, like, I closed my eyes and I could see all of it, you know what I mean? And then I just heard God's voice being like, "If you stay close to me, like, I'll give you all these desires," you know what I mean? So it's not all about that though. But obviously it's a big part of my life that I just want to provide and take care of the people I love the most. So when I get off track with God, I just feel like I'm going the wrong way, because ultimately I am, because God's the most important thing. And I wanted to just share my goals with you guys, actually, because I haven't done this before, but I just wanted to let you guys know what my 2025, well, at least I want it to look like, with God's help. And some of you may laugh, it's okay. Some of you may think I'm delusional, that's okay. I really don't care. And I know that I'm going to accomplish all of these things. I will accomplish them. You watch, with God's help. So the first thing for me, I mean, I have a whole list like on my notebook. I couldn't really find it, so I kind of just have to like do it off the dome. But 2025, we're in December right now of 2024. Well, my first thing is I'm going to reach $1,000 in profit by January 1st, 2025. It's right now December 8th. That's been my goal for the past 2 months. I haven't hit it, and it's all because of me. It's my fault, and I take full responsibility for that, and I'm gonna make it happen this month. Like, I'm going to make it happen. I'm gonna do whatever it takes, like, no matter what. I'm not going another month like this. Too much money has been thrown down the drain, and I'm not gonna let it keep happening. I'm not. So $1,000 by January 1st. And for 2025, you guys are gonna think I'm crazy, but I just believe in it. And I just trust in God that He's gonna help me, and I know I'm gonna do it. But my first $100,000 by 2025, by the end of 2025. So January 1st of 2026, $100,000 in profit. I'm gonna get my own place, like my own apartment. I'm gonna take my mom on a trip to Europe. I'm gonna take my dad on a trip, not to Europe, but somewhere. I wanna just take him out. For my mom to Europe, because that's just my dream. It's been my dream for so long now. And yeah, just hitting my first 10K per month consistently, Like I said, a lot of you think or may think that I'm delusional saying this, being a senior in high school, thinking about these big amounts of money, right? But you watch, like I'm gonna do it. Like I know I am, and I believe it, and I'm gonna just keep going at it, even if it just seems impossible. But I know I'm gonna do it. So I'm gonna watch this next year, and I'm gonna look back at this video, and I'm gonna know that it was all worth it. Everything that I'm doing is all worth it, and just have to make sure I keep staying on track with everything and keeping God first, because ultimately that's the most important thing. So with that said, guys, thank you for listening if you stay till the end. If you're going through something, just know that you can get through it. Just keep your head up. No one's there to save you. It's all on you. And just keep God first, because that's the most important thing. So yeah.